Hello there, everyone. Shippy here. Hope everyone out there's doing well and staying back once again with some more Street Fighter 6 ranked matches. I try to climb up the gold ranks here with Mai and try to get a little bit better at Street Fighter each and every day. Looks like my first opponent is going to be an Elena player, which is by far the character I think I've seen the most of since I picked Street Fighter back up. All right, they jump over my head. All right, they're drive impacting a lot. All right, they crossed me up there so I could get the correct DP. She can do that right in the drive impact. Interesting. I wasn't ready for that. I, of course, ended up flying in the wrong direction. All right. Well, I played that as terribly as I could have. But now that I'm over my preamble, let's see if I can tighten things up here. Maybe not. All right, gotta be careful here. That caught me there. All right, catch their drive impact, one of our own. Put a fan set up here. Did not get my DP, unfortunately. God, she has some long fucking legs. I unfortunately did not get my DP again. I didn't get it a third time. All right, we'll take this. Oh, unfortunately, my target combo didn't quite reach. Not sure exactly what they tried to do there, but that does beat that. I killed myself here. Alright. That time we do catch them. Trying to mash there. And we do still have all our meter, and they have none, which is also nice. That grab a little bit further than what I anticipated. Alright, we catch him there. Alright, see if we can throw a loop him here. Alright, thankfully the grab beat that. I thought I was about ready to die. Alright, yeah, they do not know the meaning of not pressing a button. And we'll just EXDP there. Since they are jumping a ton. Alright, they don't really block a whole hell of a lot, so we can see if we can take advantage of that. But never mind, it's going to be a one and done, and I'll be back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here. Going up against an Akuma player. Let's see what we can get done, and let's see if we can try to climb up the ranks here. Alright, that little jumpy thing I got. Well, that one went further than what God, I flew forever far back. I didn't think I would be anywhere close to hitting the wall, but we do catch Akuma here. We gotta watch. All right, do catch. I thought I was gonna catch one fireball there. Right, do manage to get. I tried to run up and grab. I'll be completely honest there, and that beat my jab. Unfortunate. Oh, I tried to bait the DP and got a little bit too close. Alright. Alright, I thought I'd be able to catch him there, but they turned around on the drive impact, which was unfortunate for me. Alright. Drive impact caught me on the fan. Alright, well, even though I did break it, it unfortunately still caught me there. Alright, they're being actually pretty patient there. Alright, that time, now they're... I unfortunately did not get my drive impact there. Alright, this should be round. Since they are nice and burnt out. And we tie things up at a game of peace, but they have full meter, but so do we. So we can both hit pretty hard, depending on the hits that we get. Oh, well, we did manage to catch him there. All right, we're gonna catch wall here. All right, I'll take that. Again, I don't like how they turned around there. It really looked like they were fully committed to the other direction. That's unfortunate. I burned myself out there, so we gotta be wary of drive impact. Alright, they might have just killed themselves here. Alright, I don't know how much this level 3 is gonna do. That's unfortunately caught me. I thought I was at a good distance away. All right, we're going to get the first win on the board here. Let's see if we can tie things up. If they opt to run it back. All right, they do. All right, thankfully they didn't take them too far, I don't think. All right, we did the same thing. His just kind of beat mine because I didn't EX it. I didn't get my drive impact, unfortunate. Alright, they're still gonna catch him there. I tried the neutral jump. I tried to do that much sooner. Unfortunately, that's when it came out. Alright, they hard committed on the karate chop. I did the wrong move, so we're gonna get hit there. I tried to do my level 1 super. I don't think that would have killed, but I unfortunately did not get it in that scenario. I have some reach to it. Alright, do block the drive impact though. Alright, we're taking a little punish combo here. Alright, the kicks go through even EX fan. I did not get my DP. Kind of figured a grab was coming. Alright, they're drive impacting a ton. Alright, do manage to catch him with the target combo. I unfortunately did not get my DP. There it is. Alright, catch him hard committing on the karate chop. And blow him up for it. Now we tie things up at a game apiece. I should have... Why'd I jump backwards? I tried to grab him there. Alright, did a good tech on the grab by them. I gotta react to those drive impacts. That time we do. That should be game, I think. Alright, we do manage to get one of them. And bring it into their 8-game win streak, which is fair. They put it into my 5-game win streak. All right, we tie things up at a game apiece against Akuma here. Let's see if we can manage to bring home the set, if that's possible. I do not use drive rush enough, and I do not use her like pokes enough because I'm an idiot. I tried to jump over it. Alright, they go for the grab there. I tried to DP that initial fist, and unfortunately that's what happened. Alright, take a grab here. And go light fan. Alright, we'll blow him up for that. Alright, we catch him there. I managed to get a round on the board against Akuma. Alright, catch him with the target combo. Just keep it simple. I did not mean to fully commit to that string. I just wanted the low. Alright, we're probably not dead, but this is going to hurt a lot. Yeah, I just kind of went for it there. Alright, they tie things up at around a piece, but we do have full meter, but so do they. So that's a problem. I didn't want to jump in place there. Alright, we do catch him committing on the karate chop. We'll save our meter for now, though. Well, that had some distance to it. I tried to do that on the initial jab. Unfortunately, that's when it came out. Very unfortunate there. Alright, we got a drive impact here. Might as well just go ahead and spin. Make him hurt a little bit here. And they do have their critical art. Alright, they burned themselves out though. And we're gonna make them pay for that fireball. And drive impact right through it and managed to secure 2 games against Akuma, which I did not expect. But good games to that opponent. No, back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here. Go up against a Ryu player. Let's see if we can get done. We're not gonna win the fireball wars, so we have to be careful. But they tried the DP, which was the right call. Alright, they're jumping a lot. Need to keep that in mind. Alright, I thought got a little bit too preemptive there. Alright. Alright, that was a good call on the jump by them. We're gonna try to stay grounded here. I was a little bit too late on that. Probably shouldn't have did that for a punish anyhow. I didn't know they could drive impact out of that, so I just tried to blow them up. But now I know. I should have grabbed him there. I tried to go for a Shoryuken there. Alright, ours is going to win there. Good tech on the grab. Alright, we're going to blow him up here. And get the first game against Ryu here. Alright, let's not jump too much. I'm surprised they're not throwing more fireballs because we absolutely lose those outright. Alright, a little bit too far away. I should have punished that. Did not. I thought they got a little more held in spot by the fan. At the time they did jump. I don't know why I did that. They have done anything that would give me the reason to think that would have worked. Alright, tried to just... Alright, we get behind him here. I did try to grab there. Alright, they're going to dump all their bar. This is going to hurt quite a bit. But if we get the right hit, we might be able to still win this. I unfortunately didn't get my drive impact. I'm getting a little bit too antsy here. I jumped too far. Alright, well, they've dumped all their meter, and we still have ours, so that's a thing we have going for us. I should have just reacted to the drive impact. I could have punished that way better. Right now, we are going to take the meter dump here since we got him in the corner. I'm going to go for the grab and see if they actually honor this or not. They do not. All right. Managed to catch him trying to jab out of that. And we managed to catch the first game against Ryu here. Let's see if we can keep this moving along. Okay, we don't win any fireball wars against Ryu. Unless I do that. Alright, we throw a light fan. Alright, we catch him there. I should have known better. Alright, they don't put me in the corner though, which is nice. I should have been ready for the drive impact. Alright, we're gonna catch him here. Alright, went for the target combo because it usually blows up drive impact. But we're gonna blow him up for that regardless. Well, not blow him up, but do enough. Target combo is kind of carrying me here. I think I got hit by the second part of that fan. Alright, we're back to their drive impact here. I fucked up my combo, which happens a lot. Alright, they didn't punish me that too hard. I could have punished that way better. Alright, we're not gonna win any fireball wars. I can't jump for shit. Alright. Now we have the round advantage. I think I'm going to take the meter dump here. I'm gonna try to bet they're gonna do super here. Alright, I was right. I tried to grab him last time, so I figured they might not honor whatever I do in that scenario, and I have them right in that time. But good game's opponent. I'll be back when I find one more match. Alrighty, looks like I found my final opponent here, and we're gonna get a Fatal Fury matchup with Mai and Terry. Let's see if we can close this out on a high note. And are they here? Terry, you here, bud? Alright, I was not sure what was happening here. Well, they're active, but they're not really doing anything. Alright, they're able to DP into DP. They've already burned themselves out. Alright, that beats whatever I did there. I burned myself out too, so because I am also a moron. Alright, well, they were burned out, so they had no chance against the fans there. I'm not really sure what the person's doing. Alright, they're gonna kick it in here. Alright, they went for... I unfortunately did not get my driving pack. I tried to block that. Alright, it's a little bit too far away. I tried to jump it. That's unfortunate. Alright, we're just gonna use level 3 here. It's gonna be the end of Terry. Tried to blow me up with the drive impact. Alright, well, we get one win on the board against Terry here. To say this person's playstyle is unique is one way to word it. And it's going to be one and done. Alright, well, I guess I'll end the video on a win and whatever the hell that was, as we're in gold 2 now with Mai. And then things on a 5-game win streak. We'll see if we can maintain it and try to get to platinum. If you're unfamiliar, Mai is my second character on here. I did play Chun-Li back in the day, and I got her to Platinum 1. That's kind of my goal here for Mai, see if I can get her as high as Chun. So far, I think I'm actually enjoying her more than I do Chun-Li. Chun-Li is a little bit harder to play, but I do play her on Modern, so take that with whatever the hell I say with a grain of salt, if that even matters to anyone anymore. But yeah, that's enough of me rambling here. But I'm going to end the video here. Made this far. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.